Okay, everybody, so in this game what we're going to be doing is creating for you a giant minion war. It's going to be ridiculous. There's going to be the max number of minions possible in the middle. So what I'm trying to do here is teleport early, but I guess it wouldn't let me. And I'm going to set this up really quick. So what I want to do is make sure, just before I begin, I picked Evelyn because the last time that I tried to record this video, the minions aggroed me, and if I stayed still and kind of like hid in the jungle, the game would actually kick me out. Since this is the practice tool, you can't stay still. So what I'm going to do is actually get a bunch of armor, because there's going to be so many minions that if I don't get a bunch of armor, they will actually immediately kill me. So I'm going to get a bunch of dead man's plates, whatever. 327 armor. Yeah, that should do it. Make sure I don't take too much damage here. Gonna go ahead and level all the way up. That way I get the max amount of armor possible. And let's see, what do we want to do here? So it sounds like minions have spawned. And I was actually thinking about getting Thornmail, but you know what? I'm not gonna do Thornmail, because then if they do for some reason aggro me on accident, then yeah, that would be really bad, because I'll just kill all the minions off. So let's go ahead and level all the way up to all of our skills here for no reason whatsoever, because it doesn't affect her passive, which makes her invisible. But that should work. So yeah, alright, cool. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and, matter of fact, let me just teleport over there. And I'm going to stand right here, and let me see. I just want to kind of test my theory, make sure that I don't aggro the enemy minions here. And it looks like it's working perfectly. Dodging some trading shots there. Alright, cool. So now what we're going to do is make the towers invincible. And then what I'm also going to do is spawn these target dummies. So I'm going to do the enemy target dummies here in between these two walls. And what that's actually going to do is keep all the blue minions from crossing over the middle to fight the red minions. At least that's the theory. Right now the red ones are being naughty little punks. So I'm going to throw some allied target dummies here on this side. So that way it should block the red minions from crossing through the middle. Hey, Scuttle. Alright. Alright, cool. So that's all set up. I'm going to walk through here. I just want to make sure that these target dummies don't actually reveal me to the minions, which it doesn't look like it really does, even though technically they can see me, because those are treated as champions for the sake of testing your abilities. But it looks all good. So yeah, that looks like that's going to be able to hold them there. Now, like I said before, we're going to check the top here. As we start to reach the maximum number of minions in the mid lane, the side lanes are actually going to diminish. So that's how we're going to know that we actually have the maximum number of minions allowable in the mid lane, because there is actually a cap. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward, and what you'll do is notice the tops and bottoms will continue to push against each other, and they'll stay pretty even, sometimes crashing into the turrets, just the way that it works. But the turrets are invincible, so we're not really worried about that. We want all the action in the mid. So I'm going to go ahead and keep fast forwarding it until all the minions disappear from the side lanes and all the actions in the mid lane. So we'll probably fast forward through this portion for you. Okay, so as you can see, the top lane and the bottom lane are starting to actually deplete in the number of minions that come in each wave. So it's down to 2 minions a piece. So what's going to actually happen is eventually it will completely stop. There is a lot of minions here, guys. Look how many minions are on both sides. There goes the last 2 coming up mid. Looks like there's 2 coming up through the top and bottom, but I don't think that there's going to be any red. Let's see. It looks to be about equal. Looks like it looks like there's some more blue than there are red. I don't know why that is, but maybe it's a maximum total number of minions allowable, but I'm not sure. Okay, there are some red ones there to match. So it must be that there's a maximum total number of minions that are allowed on the map at once, but I mean, without counting every single one, I can't be 100% sure. But it looks to be even, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit more until no minions spawn in the top or bottom lanes, at least until the fight starts. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, it looks like I haven't seen any minions spawn for a while on the top or bottom sides. I'm gonna go ahead and walk across, make sure that they don't aggro me at all, and also make sure that I don't time out. And as you can see, they really don't see me at all. They really don't see me at all. So this is gonna work out perfectly. This is gonna work out just fine. Oh yeah, I can smell their fear. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and take our position here in the jungle, and then look at the middle here. And what we're gonna have to do is clear the target dummies and let the battle begin. There they go, immediately going after each other. No fail in the amount of time that it takes for them to immediately go to the middle. And you can see there's small little battles happening everywhere in the battlefield. You can see each side has 3 cannon minions, and I think that the battle is going to go to the side that actually keeps the cannon minions alive the longest. And as you can see, it looks like red already lost one of their cannon minions. Blue's cannon minions appear to be going down almost, but the red cannon minions down. That's all 3 cannon minions on the red side are down, and you still have 3 cannon minions on the blue side. That is going to determine this initial battle right here, and you can see the waves are starting to come in for the top and bottom side, and also the middle. There goes a red reinforcement wave, also a blue reinforcement wave. Blue is really taking control of this battle, and you can see that that cannon minion up here and that cannon minion down here, those are not going to spawn in the middle, but you still have 3 cannon minions in the middle. This is insane. So you can see it's just going crazy here. It's going crazy. You can see that blue, the blue side just completely eviscerated the red side, and now they're encircling this center turret here, and this turret is going down quickly. And actually, what I have to do is take off invincibility, because now it's going down quickly. Alright, there's a lot of damage being thrown. That might actually affect the outcome of this game. I left that turret invincible for a little bit too long. But you can see it did end up taking out the cannon minions, but those caster minions are just dealing a ridiculous amount of damage. They have the whole tower pretty much encircled. They get the first turret and they're moving down. There goes a little reactionary force by the red to try to stop this onslaught. The red team is sending in another cannon minion, but that cannon minion is just getting ignored, and most of that little defense force right there is getting wiped out. The cannon minion goes down, the caster minion goes down, the last red caster minion goes down, and you can see here goes the turret, the inner turret, getting encircled again by the blue caster minions. There's so many caster minions there that the fighter minions and the cannon minion literally can't find a way in to attack this thing. And there's this reactionary force right here, this red force here that's coming to stop the assault, and they just don't know what to do. They're literally standing still. There you can see the fighter minion just goes down without even putting up a fight. He's just so confused. He's utterly terrified. Can't make a move. You can see, bam, that guy's going to go down. There's the fighter minion. I'm going to move up really quick here. And they sent out another cannon minion. And I don't know. This is looking kind of close. I mean, there might be able to be a chance that they can stop this onslaught here. But that's a pretty big wave of blue minions. You can see the caster minions have actually blocked the entrance. This is not good for the blue side. They might actually get stopped here unless they can figure out a way to get some more of those caster minions on there. The red reactionary force shows up, but they are just no match. The cannon minion is immediately aggroing them and taking them out as soon as they get too close. And now the cannon minion is close enough to the turret that it takes some shots. It moves out of the way. It comes back in. It looks like it's going to get shot again, and that's actually going to help out these caster minions because they don't take much damage. And you can see they're moving in, and now the base is broken. They're focusing on the inhibitor. This is crazy. I'm going to walk over here, making sure that I don't aggro any of these minions, and you can see they are working the objective. You have a small little battle going down here. That reactionary force just gets completely obliterated. There is a cannon minion there helping out, taking out that inhib turret, and they're moving to the Nexus turrets, and you can see there's just so many of them left up. I'm going to walk a little bit closer so I can get in on the action. Got to be careful not to aggro the turret here. I don't want it to see me. I don't want to affect the outcome of this battle, so I'm going to stand right here, and you can see there's so many caster minions, but they're getting fired upon by both turrets here. Both turrets are firing upon these minions and taking them out. There's a small reactionary force, and they show up to try to stop this onslaught. That cannon minion is getting aggroed right now. Their numbers are dwindling. I don't know. I don't think they're going to have enough. You can see it's aggroing that cannon minion. Most of the casters are on this bottom side Nexus turret right here, and there's a huge force coming out. 2 cannon minions. They're going to aggro. They're going to take out this wave. It looks like this is it for the blue side, but there comes a super minion. Super minion's coming in with no regard for human life. He's punching, he's striking, he's taking out those fighter minions in 2 hits. These little weaklings compared to the super minion. He's going straight in. Oh, what is he doing? 1 punch there. 1 punch there. He is just too strong. 1 punch there. He's not even caring about anything else other than the Nexus turret. He's going straight for the Nexus turret. He takes it out, and right before that he gets taken out. But here comes another super minion, and then that is a mistake. Half of that wave goes down instead of defending, and this super minion just has no regard for human or minion life, and he is just striking with that giant fist with some kind of huge stone on it, and he's on top of the Nexus turret. And let's see, yep, that looks like it's going to be the game. That Nexus turret is desperately trying to defend. You have a huge reactionary force, but you got to remember, there goes another super minion. These super minions give defense to the other minions around them, and now you have 2 super minions. The Nexus turret goes down, so these 2 super minions are actually helping each other out, increasing each other's defense, so it's going to be even harder for them to kill. There goes another huge wave. There goes a bunch of casters, a bunch of fighters, and then half of them go down and they leave. Now look at these, look at the way that these super minions are just going ham, and they just completely wipe that out. There goes a 3rd super minion. Guys, this battle is all but over. I'm going to get a little bit closer. I don't think that there's any chance now, even if a bunch of cannon minions came out. These super minions are just too strong. There's 3 of them. Here goes a huge force. The super minions are actually going to turn around. They are out for blood. They don't even care about the Nexus. They're like, we are just going to keep going, and they completely wipe out that little reactionary force, and that is the game, guys. Good game. Blue minions for the win. Take out the Nexus. Victory to the blue side. Anyway, guys, if you liked that video, I really enjoyed making it. It was fun commentating on a minion force, a true minion battle. Crazy stuff. If you like that, hit me with a like. Share this video with your friends. If you don't, whatever. It won't kill me. Have a great day.